Okay, so here we go. Welcome to circuit training, the awesome foursome. This one's called tonight because there's 4 exercises for 4 minutes, and it's going to be awesome. There's 4 of them. Okay, and for this evening, you're going to need weights. You need light weights to do sort of fly exercises to the front and to the back. Okay, you can use tins of food, and you need a heavier weight you can shoulder press and row with. Whether you do your rows this way. As always, though, you can use a band. I'll show you how to do this on its own if you haven't got all this kit. You use a big resistance band to do the rows, okay, or you can use a T-towel, a bit of rope to do the rows, and the presses, and the lifts. And I'll talk you through them as we go. The first 4 exercises are quite simple, okay, and then they get a little bit more complicated in the middle, and then back to simple at the end. Obviously, the first thing we need to do is our warm-up. Okay, so here we go. Doing our jumping jacks first. Make sure everyone's on mute on Zoom. Okay, so here we go. Jumping jacks first. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, if you're one of our members, you just get stuck into this. If you're not one of our members, haven't filled in a health questionnaire, do this at your own risk, but enjoy it. Get as much out of it as you can. It is, like the title, going to be awesome. So nice and easy on his jumping jacks. Doing heel flicks just halfway up. Hope you've all had a good day. I went out for a run this afternoon as well. It's brilliant. And the downs is stunning. Loads of lambs, calves. It's the sunshine. That too was awesome. Good, so nice and easy on this first round through. A good old progressive warm up. Okay, doing your knee raises just halfway up. Okay, nice and easy to start with. We're going to do our reverse lunge and reach. Remember, reach up and backwards, not that way, that way. Same arm, same leg. Here we go. So reverse lunge, reach up. Reverse lunge, reach up. Up and back. And trying to hover that knee off the floor, trying to lay it down on the floor yet. And to lean back, push the hips through. Big stretch through these hip flexors. And into our squat and twist. Let's go both sides. So the feet shoulder width apart, squat and twist. Good deep squat, twist, twist. Squat, twist, twist. Next we're into our press up position, step and reach. Okay, so here we go. Remember, right foot to right hand away, look up, switch sides. And press up. Step, reach, step, reach, press up. Look at that hand on a big reach back. There we go, back into our jumping jacks. Just a little bit quicker than last time. Let's go, jumping jacks. Mix them up. You do a squat. Up with the arms. Seal jacks. Whichever way you want to do them. To the front. Warming up the shoulders. Back to the side. Top, side, front. Back to heel flicks. Again, a little bit higher than last time. Good, then we're going to do knee raises a little bit higher than last time as well. Bring those knees up. Good, then we do our forward lunge and twist. Twist over the front leg. So step, twist, back in the middle, stand up and back. Step on the right, twist to the right. Step on the left, twist to the left. Step, twist, bringing in that upper body rotation. Next in our wide leg squat, and then reach over the top. Here we go. Feet nice and wide, toes and knees in line. Big reach over. Nice big deep squat. Really wake up these glutes. Stretching over to stretch out through the sides. Good. Next one to our press up position. Step it. Sorry. Drop the hips. Lift the hips. So drop the hips. Stretch out through the abs. Lift. Stretch out through the legs. Do a press up. Stretch the abs. Stretch the legs. Press up. Abs. Legs. Press up. Now go back into our jumping jacks. On the boots, let's go. Once more round. A little bit faster this time. Get his heart rate going. Let's mix them up. Switches. Back again. Back into our heel flicks, all the way up. That's good, should be really warmed up by now, really loosened off. The next one's our knee raises. So knees up nice and high. Then we're going to go into our leg swings. 3 more moves to do. We're going to start this circuit training. Good thing about circuit training, particularly this one, you get to work at your own pace. So you can bring it down a gear, take it up a gear. You can make it more strength based, or using more weight, or less strength based. Or using less weight. Here we go, leg swings. When we do circuit training, we've got 3 speeds when we do our sessions. The strength training is nice and slow, heavy weights. Hit sessions of speed, fast, bouncing around. And this one's the one in between. So you're trying to do good, strong reps, but in a steady rhythm. Not like last night's extra cardio hit. There's no steady rhythm in that, was there? Okay, arm circles. Forwards. So you're going to work your way through these exercises we're going to start in a minute. And backwards. We do up to 10 reps, but if you struggle with 10 reps on any of the exercises, just move on to the next one. So you're working at your own pace. Good, last bit of our warm-up, we're doing our walkout. So walk the hands out into a press-up position, press up, walk back, stretch. Reach up. Good, deep press up. Find a bit of a warm-up for our chest. And rest there. Good. Okay, so like I said, our circuit training session, it's a slightly slower pace than the HIIT sessions. The idea is you keep a good steady rhythm going. So as if you had 4 exercises. And it's basically one in this corner, one here, one there, one there. So you're basically going to do your exercise, move over, do the next one. So you don't have to run in, you don't have to jump anywhere. Okay, it's a basic steady rhythm going around. Your circuit training, just go around a series of exercises. So there's 3 different groups of 4, and we're doing the whole thing twice through. Okay, the first one is big muscles, quite easier moves. Next one's a bit more complicated. Then the third one, we hit the smaller muscles in the abs. And we're going to do it all again. So like I said, if you want to make this more strength-based, use some big heavy weights. If you don't, just keep it without the weights or use lighter weights. So the first one through, we're going to do squats, then press-ups, then lunges, then a row. So in the rows, you can do upright row, you can do bent over row, or even in a press-up position, doing those renegade rows. So any form of row. So what we're trying to do is hit the front of the legs, the back of the legs, the chest, and the back, the upper body. Okay, so all 4 exercises, you do at your pace. Up to 10 reps. Okay, if you're struggling with 10 reps, you just reduce the number. So if you're struggling with 10 press-ups, if you get to 8, then just switch to the lunges, then the rows, then back to the squats. So we work non-stop for 4 minutes with a 1-minute rest before we move on to the next one, and I'll explain the next exercises. So this one's really simple. So we're going legs, upper body, legs, upper body. So squats, press-ups, lunges, rows. 4 minutes, up to 10 reps each on each. Let's go. So squats first. If you've got weights and you want to use them, by all means use them. So up to 10 squats. So good strong reps. You're not trying to go a million miles an hour this time. Good squats, then press ups. Up to 10 reps. And lunges. You go forwards or backwards, 10 in total, 5 on each leg. Good strong reps. Now that slightly less speed than yesterday. Good steady rhythm. And then any form of row. So upright row, bent over row, renegade row. So going up to 10 reps. Some of the wide leg squats. Remember, perfect reps every time. You do wider stance, toes and knees in line, that's really important. And press ups. Squats, then press ups. Good, and back into lunges. Now there's 4 exercises. Squats, press ups, lunges, rows. That's good. Use this band this time for the row. Stand upright row. Good, up to 10 reps. Back into squats. Good, you've got 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Let's try and get round again. Squats. Good strong reps. Drive these heels into the floor. Keep the chest up, toes and knees in line. Then press ups. And back into lunges. Got about 30 seconds left. And let's do some rows. That's it. Good steady rhythm and rest. Rest there. Take a minute. Exercises. Okay, this we're going to put a lot of combinations in. Okay, so this is where you need your lightweight. So this time you're going to do a lunge, lat raise. So lunge and lat raise is the first one. Then we're going to do the hip bridge. So this one. And then into press-ups. Okay. And then squat and upright row. Okay. So you're going to squat. If you've got a kettlebell, squat and upright row. You can do this with dumbbells. And you can also do this with a resistance band. Okay. So you're going to squat first and up, row. Squat and upright row. So this one's a little bit more complicated. So do lunge and lat raise. So 10 in total. Then hip bridge, press ups, squat and row. Welcome back on Facebook. Sorry that went down. Okay, so here we go. 4 minutes, up to 10 reps. Lunge and lateral raise. Out to the side. Nice and low with the knee. Bring those dumbbells or tins of food up to shoulder height. Don't need heavy weights for this one. Good, then we're going to hit the hip bridge. Pushing those hips up, squeeze the glutes. We'll definitely do 10 reps on this. And into press ups. Okay, this time we can switch your angles. Maybe do some close hand press ups. Or wide. Okay, and then we're into squat and row. So big squat and up. So these are just combinations. Good compound moves, get lots of muscles working at the same time. Good for getting the heart rate going. Okay, then we're going round again. Lunge and lat raise. Stepping down. Knee as close to the mat as you can get it. And back into the bridge. So if you can't keep up, just go at your speed. It's a really good workout for going at your own pace. I'll just keep repeating the exercises. To go bridge, to press ups. And squeeze the glutes. Again, you're going to change the angle of the press ups with staggered hands. And we're back into that squat and row. Just to show you how to do it with the band. Feet nice and wide, big squat, row, 1. Good, feet nice and wide on this. If you're using a band, you can do this with the kettlebells, dumbbells. like I said, really gets the heart rate going. And we're back into our lunge and reverse fly. Lunge, lateral raise, sorry. This is hitting the middle of the shoulders. The next exercise or group is going to hit the front and the back. Go back into our hip bridge. About 30 seconds to go. So lunge and lat raise, hip bridge, and press ups. And again, press ups. Stagger the hands the other way. And rest there. Great work. Okay, just make sure we still have everyone on Facebook again. Welcome back. And a quick beep. Okay, the next 4 exercises. We're going to work the front and the back of the shoulders. If you have light weights, okay, we're going to do a reverse fly. Standing tall. Putting the dumbbells apart so you're here. If your weight's a bit heavier, you won't be able to do that. You need to do a bent over reverse fly. So this way, but you need to have a flat back. Then we're going to do full sit-ups and then front raise. So bringing the dumbbells up to the front and then half sits. If you don't have dumbbells or anything you can do that with, use a band. So you're going to do the front raise. When we do the fly, I want you to do a shoulder press. Pull the band apart, shoulder press and front raise. So the first exercise is that fly or the shoulder press if you only have a band. Let's go. So pull them apart. Hit the back of the shoulders. This is obviously a lot harder this way. So if you start with this, and then if you need to, bend over, flat back, and then pull them apart, okay? You're trying to pull them apart. Trying to keep the hands at shoulder height. Good, next exercise, full sit-ups. Having to keep the backside on the floor. Good, and next exercise, front raise. Maybe you can use a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or a band for this. You want the dumbbells at your thighs, then to eyes. Thighs to eye level. To 10 reps, up to 10 reps. Remember, if you're struggling, losing form, ditch the weights, move on to the next exercise. The form's really important. Half sits next. Good, next one, our front shoulder press or reverse fly. Remember, shoulder press, pull the band apart, shoulder press. Up to 10 reps. You're really feeling this in the back of your shoulders. Full sit-ups. Going to twist. Again, I start mixing up my reps. Try and get the fingertips on the temples, dig the heels in. Curl up from your abs, not from your chest and shoulders. Relax the neck. Okay, next one, front raise. Again, I'm using a band or your dumbbells. Maybe up from your thighs up to eye level. That should be really hitting your shoulders by now. Using those small muscles, doing half sits next. So front raise, then half sits. That's good. Round again, round again. So flies, pulling them apart. 1. Try and keep his hands up at shoulder height. Force the feet to the floor, squeeze your abs. and full sit-ups. So reverse fly, full sit-ups. Remember, keep the backside on the floor. Don't lift your hips to help you up, like that. Keep the hips on the floor. Or your backside on the floor, sorry. Good, and back into front raise. Again, using your dumbbell, barbell, kettlebell, band. That's good work, guys. Well done. And again, half sits. And rest. Great work. Okay, so we've been around that circuit once. And we're going to go around again. Okay, so remember the next 4 exercises start from the top. Squats, press-ups, lunges, and rows. Again, if you want to use some weights, if you don't, ditch the weights. Speed up a little bit. Good, so we're going in 30 seconds time. Remember, squats, press-ups, lunges, rows. Maybe you can use a band to do the row that way, or in a press-up position with a kettlebell or a dumbbell doing those renegade rows. Any sort of row, we just want to make sure we're hitting the back as much as we do the front. Okay, so here we go in 10 seconds time. Okay, maybe we're going to kick off with squats. Let's go, up to 10 reps. Maybe you need to go at your own pace. Don't worry if you go behind me or in front of me. Just make sure you do good strong reps. So squats, then press ups. And we look forward when you're doing the press ups. And then into lunges. I've got massively heavy weights, so we can go forward if you want. Just make sure you're standing up and back. Step, up and back. Good, next we're going to do rows. Remember, upright row or bent over row using a band. And again, round we go. Squats. Good, strong reps. Keep that chest up, looking ahead. Toes and knees in line. Good. And press ups. So squats, press ups. And then lunges. Squat, press ups, lunges, rows. Remember, under control on the lunges, try not to overstride. Force that front foot into the floor. And then we're going to do some rows. Just to mix it up, we do bent over row, pulling that band apart. That tension comes from the band being stretched. Really squeeze those muscles at the back. Okay, back into squats. Just check your feet. That's great work, guys. Remember, go at your pace. If you're struggling, ease off, drop the weight. If you're coping, keep it up. Great work. Squats, press ups, and lunge. Here we go again. Lunges. Remember, step shoulder width apart. Try not to overstride. Force that front foot into the floor. Stand up and back, up and back. Not just pushing backwards. Stand up and back. And again, press up, rows, rows, rows. Okay. And rest. Saved by the beeps. Good work, guys. 2 more to do. 1 minute's rest. Okay, so remember this one is a bit more complicated, the combinations on this one. So again, we're trying to be a balanced workout so it hits every single muscle evenly. So this time I'm going to hit the middle of the shoulders with our reverse lunge and lateral raise. Then we're going to hit the glutes by doing that hip bridge. And again, the press up, so we hit the chest. Okay, and then the squat and row. So we hit the legs again and the back. So everything throughout the whole circuit gets hit the even amount of time. We're not overloading anything, not to put too much stress on one particular body part. So we're hitting all the parts we want to hit. Good, so here we go again. First one, reverse lunge and lat raise. Remember, you need light weights for this. The next two are floor work. So try to make it easy to remember. So lunge and lat raise, hip bridge, and then press ups. And again, if you can, mix up the angles with your press ups. So hip bridge next. Or thrusts or hip thrusts, whatever you want to call them. Press ups next. You're not allowed to do Aussie press ups. No Australian press ups. Proper press ups. I'm just changing mine a bit. Good way of doing wide arm press ups. Adding a bit of mobility. Okay, here we go. Lunge, squat, wide squat this time, and row. Maybe you can do this with dumbbell, barbell, kettlebell, or a resistance band. And round we go again. Combinations. Reverse lunge and fly. Just up to shoulder height. Then into our hip bridge and press ups. Squeeze the glutes. And 10, good. Back into press ups. And then go close. Oh, I love a press up. Here we go, squat and row. One in one move. Hitting big muscles at the same time. Big thigh and back muscles. Gets you out of breath. And back into a reverse lunge. And lat raise. Got 1 minute. One more minute. Redness now. And hip bridge. Squeeze those glutes. And 10. Back into press-ups. Again, I'm going to mix them up in those moving ones. 1, 2, 3. And Saved by the Beat. Great work, guys. One left. One combination left. Good, so just catch your breath. Remember, in this one, you need light weights. But you can do it with a band if you haven't got dumbbells. So, if you don't have dumbbells, you're going to do shoulder press. Okay, then full sit-ups, then front raise, and then half sits. So shoulder press, full sit-ups, front raise, half sits. You've got light weights, reverse fly, full sit-ups, then front raise, and then half sits. So do reverse fly or shoulder press first. And if you've got light weights, hands up here. If you have your weights are a bit heavier, this will be really tough. You'll need to do a bent over reverse fly. Just make sure your back is flat. You're pulling the dumbbells apart. This is obviously a lot harder. Puts loads of stress through those shoulders and hits the back. That's good. Here you go, full sit-ups. Chuck in some twists. Okay, and then front raise. So again, you can use this with a band or with dumbbells or a kettlebell. You can actually use slightly heavier kettlebell dumbbells if you've got them. And it's a half sit. Maybe work at your own pace, circuit training. It's a nice steady rhythm. You're not trying to go mental. Good strong reps with good technique. Just keeping a high tempo. Not a hit tempo. And back into our reverse flies. Remember, if you're using a band, shoulder press. Again, if you struggle with these, just drop the weights and carry on without the weights doing this. It's tough. These are only 3 kilos as well. It's hard work. So I made 13 kilos, 13. All sit-ups. Okay, curl up. Elbows into the thighs. So keep the fingertips on the temples. This one's a proper shoulder overload, even though we're hitting the front and the back. So working through the shoulders. And if you do front raise from the thighs to the eyes. That's good. And again, half sits. Don't stop. What you can hear is a blue tick making the beep beep noise. It's not our beeper. And round we go again. All right, here we go, guys. 1 minute, 1 minute. Last time. Let's go. Reverse flies. Maybe do as many as you can with your weights, then ditch them, then carry on, finish it off. Oh, 10, then full sit-up. And we're going to do front raise. So we're hitting the front of the shoulders. So if you're hitting the opposing muscles, front and back. And we are pulling them up. And half sits. You get a few reps in. Oh, go by the beat. Not by the blue tip. Great work this evening, guys. Well done. Hoof and effort. That's great work. Well done. So again, just take a minute. Let your heart rate come down. And we'll work through some stretches. So what he's trying to do there is give a whole balanced body workout. So you're working the legs, upper body, chest, legs, then the back. And the other one's the legs and the middle of the shoulders, the glutes, the chest, and then the legs and the back. And the last one, those smaller front and back of the shoulders. And some more abs work. Full body workout. Smashed it. You did great, guys. Well done. Okay. So we're going to start with our stretches. Do your calf stretch first. And do the same on the other side. That's good. I'm going to change this. I'm going to do these stand-ins. So I'm going to let the hand out. Come on, dog. I'll try and do these stretches lying down. She'll be all over me. So we're going to do a hamstring stretch first. We're working. You can't. We're working. Do your hamstring stretch. Going to do the same on the other side. She's genuinely looking where that came from. That's good. Nice big hamstring stretch. You tell them, Bess. And stand it up. So we're going to do a quad stretch. Just go up there and annoy the rabbit now. The rabbit I look after. My daughter's present 2 years ago. Another dad job. Never get a rabbit as a pet. I do secretly like it, so don't tell Isla. Just moan about it. Okay, do the other quad stretch. Remember to push the hips through, push the shins of the hand at the same time. Big stretch through those quads. And shake the legs out there. Okay, a couple of upper body stretches. Do your chest stretch. Remember, put the hands in the small of the back. Squeeze the elbows back together behind you. Okay, definitely do a good shoulder stretch. So arm across the front of the body. Really lever it in. Put it in a bit tighter. For a big dog, she's a real wuss. Jumps at anything. The birds, bit of wind. Put it in a little bit tighter. And just loosen off there, guys. Great work this evening, folks. Really well done. Hope you enjoyed it. See you the next one. So we've got a couple of sessions tomorrow with Jason. And then me and the evening doing a HIIT session. So I think Jason's is circuit training. Me and the evening doing HIIT. A little treat on Friday afternoon. We've got an extra session with Dave, doing another one of his FLYE sessions. So we've got the midday one with Jason, and then 3 o'clock on Friday. But it'll come out on the updates. Just a quick one. We do our on a Zoom. We do our morning meetups at 8:30 and post-class meetups. All the new links are on Facebook and the website if you want to come and join us for a chat. Apart from that, see you next time. Cheers, guys. Well done. Cheers. See ya.